Hello guys, how are you? Welcome back. Ratswalwa ka topic ya rena ya sound. Ra go lebella types of sound waves. So different sounds have different frequencies. I get. So re na le tse tharo tse re yang go bua ka tsone. Go la re from here go tla ka ha re supile ka eng ka increasing frequency. Go la re tse di ka ha di na le high frequency. That's high frequency. So you can be low frequency, right? So are simulating like infrasonic waves. Infrasonic waves ke sound wave tse e leng gore di na le less than 20 hertz. Gore sound engwe le engwe e leng gore e less than 20 hertz ke yone infrasonic wave. So the infrasonic waves ke tsa di-earthquakes. Okay, mme gape di kgona go detectiwa ke eng hela ke dintša. Ntša wa itse ntša se gore gore re utlwa go tshwana le wena. Go na le nako e leng gore ha le ntse hela le le mo lefifing ho kana le rile mollo ya kana a le mo mollong gore re around go sa tshuya dipono go nna so dark, right? Mme ta bona ntša ntse re yana e tsosa ditsebe e ka re bata go bogola ka re le ba mo lefifing o ipotsa gore okay, so in a good eyesight gape le ditsebe e good go gaisa ke ska e tharo so sutwang ke sone ra se sutwala go na le sound tse e leng gore di a utwala mme wena ha o di utole motho ga ke so tsone ke infrasonic waves di ntša di kgona go di utwa ke wena utwa from 20 hertz to 20k. Anything less ga uti sepe ke 0 here. Anything more is 0 gape. Again, so range ya rona router from 20 hertz to 20,000. Kana 20 ma ke 20,000 ka re ka sense go tilwe hertz again. So ke 20 to 20,000 hertz router you sound the frequency at 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. Anything more or less we cannot hear. Okay, so ke tsone tse dingwe ra di detector tsone tse be re nna le tse re ka di bitsang re ke ultrasonic waves kana ultra sound ke tse leng gore they are well over 20,000 hertz. So the frequency tsa teng di ka detectiwa ke eng ke bo mamanthwane birds. Okay, what the birds emit and receives ultrasonic waves, and this helps them to navigate at night and judge the distance of obstacles ahead. Dio ka bontsi a se gore di sensor ya ka rona re sense. Again, one thing se leng gore mo ka se a itse ka sone gape ke nka re tota la ile one monang a kere monang ha o go loma mo dikubong mo robetse kana o tsamaela motsagare o dikologana o letsa nka re gongwe infrared akere infrared. So ha ile gore go bothito teng temperature e go godimonyana ya itse rona temperature ya gago it's over 36 degrees Celsius mara mo surrounding go no itela go le tsididi ile bo 10 or 20 hela ya la ke ta bitso go mo gore di time itiki mo go ha so monang ta go ta go go le ha o ita kana monang I don't think wa bona hela senta but ha o ita wa ta go bolaya na monang wa go detector ka nka re ke air pressure because ha o ta le tsogo la go le tale le fast ya no kwa khona go bolaya monang akere ba go nna le dintsinyana tse dingwe na le tsone ta be di nna ka re ke di nakanyana di ntse di riana le nakanyana le labe le bereka seno le labe le detector tsone di vibration le air pressure ke la ile no ga le yone e good mo di vibration ha e roba itse thogane khone o uta gore la tsele tsikinyega go ta wave ya data e tswa kae akere lines in tshale le meane ya bitse re yone e rai a se gore dio tse di sensor ya ka wena le gore tola na thogore di tsebe ke tse ja uta gore ke yone sound e leng. So take note of that. Okay, ya no a re lebeleng di use tsa ultrasound. Ultrasound yone le gore re interested mo go yone. How do we use ultrasound? Are used in spectacles for the blind. Okay, yaanong picture e re bontsha gore go hela kana re buile gore bo mamanthwane ba emitha tsone di ultrasound go re tabe bounce go gongwe be boa akere ha e boa mamanthwane ba itse gore no go na le sengwanyana ha pelenyana kana go na le lekotswana what not what akere ta utlwa gore wave ya teng e tsere nako e kae go boa hela kana re bua ka e khogantele hala ke so lo gone ha bona re batho ba ileng gore ke ba ileng gore ga bana ninyana ga ba khone go bona ke the blind so they are able to use ultrasound mo galaseng tsa bone tsa matho le yo a bona re tshwere thobani le yone khona go ila eng le ha bona re thobani nyane e khona go re be e mothusa bona go bona gore there is an obstacle I approach a lot of no this obstacle is moving, is coming towards me. Then very nali B, using echo sounding or sonar in ships to determine the depth of the sea. Okay, A, kie ha o e bona sekepe ki se ha stabe si emitai yone ultrasound ha itsena ha itabe bounce back even not reflected. So the time taken for it travel from the ship to this point and back. I guess since reach the speed. So I reach the speed, reach or meeting on now 1,500 time you can never taberna I get time me I get or guy. I 10 seconds. Or I get 5 or I get so re ka khona go calculate time distance the depth I get ilal go ngona le obstacle le go gongwe ha le ke thapi ya le thapi ngwe gona le shark kana ya hita you can still use this to detect I get so this is how we use it so C are used in scanning pregnant women I get you are not scan say so na se ne ke bua ka sone previously gore ultrasound gore re ba tsasa some lotion nyana ikare vaseline nyana be ba tsamaisa nyane ya teng one ha wona ta o lebeletse mo screening ya ta o khona go bona ngwana bone ha ke so this one is preferred than x-ray ka re ga ena di side effect tse di tshwanang tsa x-ray I get yes then another use in hospital consent beam of ultrasound is used to break up kidney stones and gallstones without patient needing surgery. I get so khora gore ha na ra re e ka idiswa go break out on kidney stones. Go sa takala gore re go operate. I get ultrasound e ka idiswa go ne re ka khona go break those kidney stones mo teng ga gago re sa go operate. Ha ona le tsona I get ya nngwe ke yes ya bo hello it can be used to clean delicate machinery gona le dio tse dingwe tse ene gore you delicate kana o delicate re ra gore kana se sengwe le sengwe for instance go mpiko how clean a laptop am ke ke bone mo keyboard ya teng ile le role mo screening but hanga ka phadimo ga ela ke re ka rena ke ntse ke sutha tafole ka tsela le metsi nka tsaya be ke sutha laptop no I get laptop I get that or is tweak a little limits I get so the same applies only some delicate you know is sensitive I get regard cleaner design ultrasound yeah so this is how we use ultrasound yeah and the next thing you batang go bua ka yone ke musical notes I get yeah no hana re lebella loudness pitch and timbre I get loudness loudness the loudness of a sound wave depends on the amplitude of the sound wave tota se se botlhokwa go kgona go amanya loudness le amplitude I get pitch le frequency I get yes are tsweleng re bone so re supile di wave tse pedi tsa di wavelength tse di ntsenyang tse di lekana kana wavelength remember for this red one ke go tswa go ta go ema kae hana ke boriana le mainly e tala hela ya go ra re wavelength are equal mme hela mo go aroganang ke amplitude again amplitude for A B amplitude ya B very nale this one again the amplitude ya wave A. So amplitude ya lekana frequency kra amplitude ya harlogana main frequency ntsang ya tshwana ka wavelength ya lekana. So this will be louder than this one. So this one is louder ka re amplitude ya teng go godimo. So ka re o okeditse volume ke yone e leng gore e supiwa ke amplitude. Okay. Sound A is louder than sound B because the wave has a larger amplitude. The greater the amplitude, the louder the sound. That's one thing that we need to remember as well. Okay. When we are pitch of a musical note depends on the frequency of the sound wave. Sound with high frequency is heard as a high note and is said to be high pitched. Low notes have low frequencies and are said to be low pitched. Sound A ke tala wa bona re sound A intsang e tala nyana ba re go pitagane we bisa teng pitagane. So go ra gore amplitude ya lekana o ele to gore amplitude ya re ile gore e lekana na ke amplitude re ile gore e lekane meng hana very super e red intsang amplitude ke wavelength e sa lekana na ke so wavelength e sa lekana go ra le frequency ha e lekana. So hana go ra sound A has a higher pitch than sound B because it has higher frequency. The higher the frequency, the higher the what? The pitch. This one is so top of huh? Me and Kanye way it's sorry level like team right? It yena quality. So that's what I go no the amanya hela ya kia no re supile huh? The timbre of a sound describes the purity or quality of the sound. So a tuning fork ke yone ntshang nenyane sound e pure I get quality sound tuning fork yena a flute bona re ntse high quality ye violin yone la yalo wena o rwa opela bona ro ira a ke batla ke ro ira yo sele but se salangela ke gore wave ya gago e na le low quality ka gore e na le overtones because akura bona re ka re ke di wave tse dintsi tse ke thatagane a ke re ye ra ntsha wave e one gantsi a mo ke le go te motho wa hela yane wa butwa ka re sound ya gago ha e tswesenta ke le this instrument hela ya wa bona re e quality ke a ke so the sound wave produced by a tuning fork is of high quality. It has no overtones. So yone ya no ke kopa go tshwantsha wave ke bya mela ke tshwantse wave I get wave ya rona ke o level wave ya rona ke ha go ka te ke tshwantshe another wave gwaneha eleng gore ena le ke ai are re ya the same frequency but low amplitude mara bona re ka go itshwantsha ya frequency ya tshwana ke so go ra wavelength at the tshwantsho re tswe e to hela ya nta ya bo bi be tswa be hela so ke a itshwantsha go bona re ke ira ya ba zar ge itisa gane be ke ta ke riana ke a tshwere thata menyana ke yone frequency ya tshwana but wavelength ga e tshwana ke batla go supa e leng gore go harologana in frequency. Okay na di supe ya ntakie amplitude ke batla gore di tshwane go harologana in frequency mme ke tshwantshetsa gone ha ke na re di amplitude di tshwana ke go harologana in kana frequency I want to amplitude ke sketching here because you put the same on the same axis draw another wave ya go nayana le so okay, that's something like this. So are tswelele re bone gore re ira yang ha no re bua ka eng ka echo. Echo is sound is reflected when it meets some kind of obstacle such as a wall, high cliff, or the bottom of an ocean. The reflected sound wave is called an echo. Okay, ke yone echo ene ya kana re ntse re tlhalositse ka yona ke in ships, echo can be used to find how deep the ocean is or to detect the shores of fish. Okay. And how is it done? A pulse of sound is transmitted to the seabed and is reflected back to the boat. E ke gone mo ke ntse ke go bua kgantile mo le gore transmitter eta transmitter some sound, pulse of sound, then then it will be reflected back. Okay, travel then reflected back. The time interval between the transmission and the receiving reply is measured. While measure the time interval, speed is known. Then the depth of the sea is calculated using the total distance traveled by the pulse, which is twice the distance to the obstruction. I can ke 1, I lori ke 500 meters. Ora re gona 500 meters go akwa 500 meters or where it will be detected. Example here, a sound pulse is transmitted from the boat and 10 seconds later an echo is received. How deep is the ocean? The speed of sound in water is 1.5. So a pulse is transmitted from the boat and 10 seconds later an echo is received. Guys, I get so nako ya go tswa go tsamaya le go boa ke 10 seconds. I get so go 5 seconds ke go tsamaya go akotase 5 seconds o mongwe kwa go boa go ileng gore ina detectiwa teng. I get so ara tshwanna gore re iteba so ma ke irise ke ile ke sa irise formula ra e na ile nna a ke nna sentse ke itse re go ira speed is equal to distance over time. So na ile nna ra re ke gore 1.5 is equal to s over t ke go tsa nako ya go tsamaya la ke re ke nako ya go ya kwa ke gore 5 seconds be ke multiply ka kwano ra re ke go multiply both sides by 5 seconds. 5 seconds. I get this cancels out. I'll type in 7.5 meters as my distance. When now, since we the formula raya 2s over t, v is equal to 1,500 2s over 10. Multiply both sides by 10 times 10. I get so 10 cancels this 10. 10 times 1.5 give 15,000 is equal to 2s. Or what divide both sides by 2 because I can over the s. How about the 2s? Cancels out 2 into 2 1 into 15,000 is 7.5. So S is equal to 7.5. So I wonder there are many ways to kill a cat. But that formula right after understanding. That's why when I go to this formula right. Minga kapulakalo kana na go re bone ke go tsamaya go bo. Na ke the distance hell. Go how deep is the ocean? How deep is the ocean times 2. I get so how is a formula right? O swa iri sa ka re ano for a wena ga o sa thola ona le tlhaloganya ke o gakologa le go dira galai. So let's look at the next thing. Under ninyane sound, typical sound. This is the last thing that we are going to look at. ra go lebella yone multiple reflections. When playing a musical instrument, e.g. a piano, in an enclosed area inside a hall, for example, some of the sound of the piano will be reflected off the walls. Like a walls, you will hear the direct sound, the original sound first, then early reflections, and then multiple reflections, all in a very short time, and this will cause the sound to die off gradually over time. I get so gore di echo tsele go nna le echo ya echo gape a kere kwa echo kore echo e ne tswa kgakala go thabeng e hela e lose that energy when absorbed, but I know the walls are just close by gore gore di reflection tsele go nna le tse dingwe gape kore echo ya go nna go ntse go gotsega because sound is absorbed ya go nna ya absorb ya la go itela swung gradually, I get dying off gradually. So this effect is called reverberation. I get me I know the noise pollution. Noise pollution is yone guys. Okay, misa video why palla why it's or noise. Logo letsa hela kwa letsa hela ka go wena o itumetse wa tena o ntirela party la letsa bosigote. Wa it's or go mo aso se siame. I get so balaka noise pollution. So guys, this concludes our topic here, sound. Thank you. That's enough. The next topic, magnetism. Thank you guys.